man, this looks terrible. We'll get to the shop. What's going on, guys? I am back in Memphis to put together my C5 Corvette. I'm gonna take you along for as much of the ride as I can. I gotta keep a couple of secrets along the way. Just know that this car is gonna see a bunch of action in 2021, and I am really ready for it. I got a lot of work to do on it and not a lot of time. I'm excited about it. I always get excited about building a Corvette. I started building a Corvette this time last year, and when I was done with it, I was kind of like, I want to do it with my hands. Assessed it a little bit. I'm going to figure out exactly how I'm going to mount this radiator, because I can't hang it in the factory position and jump railroad tracks. I think I got my clutch all figured out. Want to race? No. Lightweight. I got all that weight reduction. It's going to get hot. So, this one's just about ready. Yes. I bet he's about to wash it. Huh. Yeah, I can smell it. You need dunno. Got my Milwaukee leaf blower. I don't leave home without it. I'll tell you what. Most people don't have any idea the environment of a body shop with no dust extraction. If I can get my keys out of my pocket, my dang Milwaukee blower is gonna have to do it. Well, I guess we'll do a little time lapse here, washing them. What's that? Some of it. You know I can't finish nothing. Hood's the wrong color.
Work on anything that nasty.
I was telling Mitchell one time, I don't even remember what we were working on, but the way you get re-motivated on a project, pull it out and wash it.
Yep.
It'll bring the motivation. Yeah, I mean, even this just
gotta have potential.
It's such a pretty color.
Yeah, it is.
I've
Really
done the top half. Need to do the sides.
Still not jet string blue, but it's pretty.
You know, well, that's funny. I don't even think Mitchell knows what that color is called, but that's the reason he picked that color for the Escalade.
Right, jet string blue.
Jet string blue, which has always been my favorite. It'll make somebody a super nice car.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I need to tell that story. My leaf blower?
Yeah.
My metal pocket. You can go get
Nothing better than that one.
I know. You did. I'll have to get Tony a Milwaukee broom. One of them battery brooms. Man, you know what? I took it for granted. Did you? They're awesome.
Here, try it out.
Don't get it dirty. Another tip?
Make it smaller.
I don't think so. I don't remember. I've enjoyed it. It is time. I was thinking about this car the other day.
Quit.
Huh?
Quit.
What?
Think
Quit.
about my car. Now all I think about my car. Nobody works on it for me.
Hey, I worked on it a little bit. I think I probably worked on it the most out of anybody here.
So hot.
What color are you gonna paint it?
I was just watching the thing the other day that they were talking about that of all the collectors are really liking the older, cool, different colors. And it was only 400. I think 400 was the number, I think.
It was the most popular color that year.
Yeah. We
Here.
don't have any, oh.
What's your name? What's your job?
Yeah. What do I drive?
You got a bunch of cars. You got a 2017
Silverado Duramax.
2017 Duramax. I tried to call it Darth Brooks. He didn't like that.
Clear title, never wrecked.
What's it called? What do you call it?
What?
Good shot.
I don't know.
Darth Brooks. Yes.
It's called
We're calling it Darth Brooks. There's nothing he can do about it. Where are the bodies, Garth? You got this car in 72?
Yep. December of 72.
Third owner?
I was the third owner. Had 5,000 miles on it when I bought it. It has 8,600 on it now. And a friend of mine drove it when I first got it, and I was working on his car. Mike Cash, Judy Cash, good friends of mine. I let them have it. It was still wrecked, and I just taped it up where she could drive it while I was working on their car. And they put the other maybe 1,000 miles on it while I was working on theirs. But long story.
Long story.
Long story.
And it was pretty much done. Didn't really need a whole lot. And then somebody backed into our bay door over here. I think 2012. Light 'em up. Maybe watching this on your big screen at night will motivate you to get it done. $8,639 miles. 639 miles. I told Mitchell the other day if I could be anybody, it'd be you in about 71 or 72. All the jet boats and the Corvettes and the custom painted vans. Good old time.
Back in the 70s.
Yep.
That's been a while.
Yep.
What's fun time, though? Fun
Till it wasn't.
till it wasn't. Hadn't quit.
About like my fun times. They were fun until they weren't.
Hadn't quit.
Nope.
Still having fun with Corvettes.
Have some class. Drive fiberglass.
Wrap your in fiberglass.
Wrap some fiberglass. That sure is a pretty color. Man, I love this color. It's just a beautiful color. Oh well. Ain't it? It ain't far from it. It ain't far from it. A lot to take apart, but you don't see a whole lot of colors like that. Not no more. Yep. Yeah. I won't argue. There's too many other cars out there.
It's just not what I would go buy.
No, and this is one, you know, I want to do the wide fenders on one. I want to do a late model chassis, late model power plant. And this just ain't the car to do it on.
No.
So.
Hey now. How y'all?
Got us a decent little sunset here in Memphis. This is the first day of jump back. Kind of work on this car, figure out what I need to do, what parts I really need to make this thing perform. It's It's not a super nice car. It's not a total piece of crap. Rear body panels are good. Man, this looks terrible. We'll get to the shop. It'll do a burnout. That ain't a bad burnout at all. So I'm thinking bolt some bash bars in. I think I'm gonna do away with the headlight buckets altogether and just do a LED bar. Probably move the battery box a little bit to the side. Move the coil packs. All stuff that won't cost any money, just a little time. That'll give me plenty of space to do the zoomies.
What you gonna do with that?
I'm trying to figure out how I want to mount the radiator. And if I was smart, I'd probably be putting it back stock, but I'm not very smart. So, my goal here is to have a little bit steeper of an approach angle when it comes to where the front bumper would normally lay.
Yep.
Lower radiator support. Because I might have to jump some stuff. If I jump some stuff, I don't want to take out my radiator.
Sounds like you need a General Lee.
Yeah. I don't know. This thing could probably fly.
Yeah.
We'll see. Probably got better
Aerodynamics.
Maybe we'll make the hood work. I don't know. But I know for sure that I want my radiator a little bit higher than it would be from the factory. So I kind of like this angle. I'll have to take into account for the fans. I should hang the fans on the back right quick. But I'm not having to worry about the AC condenser for right now. This won't be the final version of where the radiator sits or where all of this sits. I'm sure it'll take several different shapes as I go on. But you look at how much more airflow you got to the radiator right here. If I just do the bash bars up front, a lot more air hitting the radiator. Big reason why these C5s and C6s overheat so bad is because they use like suction cooling. You know, it comes in from the bottom rather than hitting the radiator straight.
Right.
They changed that on the C7, which helped.
Well, I believe I plan on not having a hood on it, and that way you can move it up, put it on there where you need it.
Yeah, especially if I get a good looking intake and then I've got my coil packs moved. You can really make an LS motor look cool with the right parts. They look kind of weird and stupid in factory form, but you get a nice intake and maybe some valve covers. It's nice to visualize this though.
And like I said, doing it without the hood and do some
It's probably
protective bars around it's probably going to be the best bet for this deal.
Yep. Don't really want to do a heater bypass because it's going to be cold.
Yeah, need a little heat
You know, when we're going to be shooting.
in January.
Yeah, and I was picturing myself in a convertible, no heat. Kind of takes me back to the Agri Center, not Agri Center, Thunderdome days.
Yeah,
Remember I used to complain about my fingers being cold?
yeah. It was pretty chilly in there.
Yeah, real chilly. So,
In the middle of January, racing indoors,
yeah.
go-kart racing.
I can still remember going around the turns, trying to hold on to the steering wheel, and my fingers just being frozen,
Numb.
numb. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna just pull the headlight out and do, like I was talking about, a big LED bar.
Yeah.
Because I know the output of these headlights and they're not good. And then the risk of them stopping working with the gears and everything else.
Right.
I want to be able to push it a little far removed from what you're used to doing, making them pretty and
Yeah.
putting the right stuff on them.
Right.
But we did that. We did that last year. You know, or earlier this year rather, with your car.
Yeah.
C7.
Make it fast.
Well, make it handle.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're gonna make it fast, but heads, cam, intake, or at least the big stupid cam. You know, make it
Sound bad.
just. I'm excited about the zoomies.
Okay.
Tired of filming.
Well,
Ready to go home. Like I said, I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do about the rear end. Eventually, with this car, I'd intended on doing the wider quarter panels so I could put some 345s in the back, go drag racing with it. But I don't know. We're just gonna have to see. We'll pull all of that junk, whatever he had insulation wise, out, and start looking for some racing seats. Talk to some companies tomorrow, figure out what I'm going to do on a handbrake, figure out what company would mess with me on doing a shifter, if any. If not, I might steal the one out of that Grand Sport and put a nicer one in the Grand Sport. We'll see. But this shifter is pretty horrible, so figure that out. I'm gonna have to remove the airbags, which I'm not stoked about doing the passenger side airbag, but it's gonna have a roll cage, it'll have racing seats and harnesses, and when you do that, you don't want airbags. They're not going to allow me to have airbags, so I don't really have much of a choice there. But I'm glad I can get a good steering wheel, stern wheel. For now, I'm gonna go ahead and rip all of this interior crap out.